What's up, guys? Welcome to the Jonathan Benaiah podcast, a show that is wild, very wild. We try to put out a new episode every Sunday with discussions ranging around how to make the natural world a better place, creating awesome images, telling stories with words, wildlife films and photography, with occasional musings on sound and tech. I do share a lot of my own personal experiences, and from time to time, I'll have one or two guests on the podcast to share some insightful discussions. If you are fascinated about the natural world, especially natural history films and photography, environmental conservation, and African travel at large, this podcast will have you in a spin. So thank you so much for tuning in and enjoy your time here. Every powerful image has an even more powerful story behind it. For me, Africa is home. I love the sounds. I love the smells of Africa. I love the vibrance that there is in Africa, especially in the bush. And I feel most complete and my soul comes alive when I'm out there in the bush. Working with people is incredible, but working with wildlife is perhaps even more colorful. Unfortunately, you cannot move them around like you would a model in a studio. You can't tell them where to stand, and you can't tell them to dress a particular type of way. It is a story of a movie with no script. Now, in an all-new episode coming to the podcast this Sunday, I bring on 3 guests to discuss the fascinating topic of wildlife photography, or call it nature photography. One of them is a notable wildlife photographer who's been shooting for over 46 years. My second guest is an expert travel and nature aerial photographer. And then the third guest is a safari consultant who works with one of Africa's leading luxury brands. I am super pumped for this week's 3-part episode, so be sure to tune in. The podcast is available on all major streaming platforms including Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Radio Republic, Pocket Casts, and I believe this particular episode may run on YouTube as well. Alright, I'll see you on Sunday.